Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the IRS. Welcome to my YouTube station. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the IRS audit process itself. There's no one out there that really has done this, so let me explain what actually happens when your tax return gets pulled for an audit. I worked at IRS for, a decade. I've been in private practice for 40 years. I have a whole team of former IRS agents on staff. You can go to 777irs.com and you can learn about me. I've been all the major news stations: Fox, ABC, NBC, CBS, Newsmax, News Nation. They've asked my comments about what IRS is doing and all the things going on with them. So anyway, I thank you for listening. So your tax return can get pulled in a number of ways. I'm going to give you the most generic, biggest way your return gets pulled. First of all, for the little reasons it gets pulled for math errors. It can get looked at for you forgot a 1099 on a matching program. You didn't pick up a 1099 or W-2. IRS sends you a letter. But right now I'm talking how your return actually gets pulled for audit. What most people don't know is a computer pulls your return for audit. There isn't a person looking over all your work and saying, gee, we're going to pull this return for audit. That does not happen, and that does not work. So it's like this. Every return gets a diff number, a diff score. It's called the Discriminatory Index Function Score. That score used to be, I don't know where IRS places it now, it used to be on the back of every return or a cover sheet where you can see that diff score. And what that represents, it represents how far possibly you fell out of the normal audit range. So what IRS does, IRS collects algorithm data for all the tax returns in your group. Let's say you made about $100,000. Well, IRS knows every deduction, losses, everything that you take, what that should be, and they come up with ranges. So what the diff score does, it lets IRS know how much you have fallen out of the national ranges. Now, many of you are right in the ranges. Your diff score is fine. Your diff score is perfect. And just because you're out of the diff score, that doesn't mean you're going to get pulled for an IRS audit at all. You may qualify for those because you've had, like there was a hurricane down here one year. I had a huge loss because of that hurricane. I got $85,000, and so that skewed the return. What I did, I actually put the report on the back of the tax return. You can do that, and never got pulled for an audit. So what happens, IRS now knows for every group, every zip code, every district, every branch, how many tax returns that group can handle. So what they do, now they take these batches of returns and they send these batches down to certain skilled people that look at all these tax returns that have been flagged. And now you have a group of revenue agents or reviewers that look at and say yes, no, yes, no. They send them back up to the service center, the ones that have a lot of high potential. At the end of the day, they take those returns and make sure that that group or those branches can handle that many of tax returns. And then they send those down for a tax audit. And that's how you get pulled for an IRS audit. So the computer looked at it, and a person eventually did look at it. And as soon as they send you that audit letter, they're going to say, we want this and this and this. That's what the computer found, that you usually did not match up on your diff score, and that's how it happens. So anyway, if you need audit representation, ain't no one does it better than us. I have a whole team of former IRS agents on staff. Thank you for listening today. Give me a subscription. I really appreciate it. I got 2,000 other YouTubes out there. Appreciate you listening. Thank you so much. We are the best. We do resolution better than any firm. Well, I don't want to say any. There's a lot of good firms out there, but there's more bad firms. But we really do it good. Thank you.